Howdy everybody, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from the bunker system located underneath the Art Villa, found somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest. And today I'm coming to you with a minimal stack of records. Why? Because I went to do yoga this morning in the gym. Everybody had to go home because the power was out for some reason. So I had to alter plans for the day to include a stop at the record store. It's not too hard to do that, although it's only been a couple of weeks since I've been to the new record store. I stopped back anyway and found a few interesting things. Stories for today. Well, it's hard to mix records up with this, but it's just life, and records are life, and this is life too. So as I told you before, my brother had a rare form of cancer, and a while back he said, well, you know, the experimental treatment, everything seemed to work. It slowed down. The doctors couldn't believe it. And I'm like, well, I can't believe it. He couldn't believe it. It seemed like, well, he was going to be around for a while. And I saw a photograph of him online with a friend. And then it was like, so Thursday, I didn't know, because it was just so sudden. He became disoriented, and 2 days later, Saturday, he was dead, right? Passed away. Saturday night, and I had been sick for 2 weeks, sick for a long time, and someone did call me. The phone rang. Well, I heard the cell phone, not the landline, but the cell phone. I heard the phone beep, and I just felt too bad to get not interested in it. So Saturday morning when I got up, I didn't look at my phone, but I turned the computer on and I loaded Facebook and found out my brother passed away on Facebook. That was a surprise. A surprise. In the modern age, everybody knows what's going on maybe before you do, and then you're surprised by it. But one way or another, it was a surprise. And so, like, I'm the last dinosaur, Manic Mark dinosaur, walking on the earth, and it's a strange feeling. It's hard to put into words, but it's certainly, perspective through your whole life changes. That's what's interesting about life. That's why I don't know why we're so intense about things, because the next day, it's, your perspective's changed, and things are different. So anyway, there you go. Things are different. And okay, so let's start with this before we go to the records. So I think. Oh, now I got to tell the story first. So this is like something for like the Art Bell show. Art Bell's no longer around. Coast to Coast AM, right? This is one of those stories, right? So, about 2 weeks before my brother passed away, it's been 2 weeks now, Saturday, so over a month ago, I'm going and doing my grocery shopping, and it's typical Meijer, so they have some things, it's sort of like a small, it's a chain, but like not huge like Walmart, but kind of, the same concept where you have a little bit of everything in the store. And they've got cards there, like greeting cards, and you kind of I happened to walk by because I went to get some allergy medicine, some cold medicine. So I'm walking by the card rack, and and I never pay any attention to the cards unless there's a birthday, and I got it in my mind I got to get a card or something like that. So I just never go. But there's a card at the end of the rack. It's the Day of the Dead, because it was that time and they were selling those cards. And it was just the card I looked at. It was a skull, and it was very artfully done. I walked up to it. Beautifully done card, $8. Expensive for me. I know cards are expensive now, but for me, to buy a card, $8, like, geez. So, but I just picked it up, and I thought, I'm going to buy this for my brother. Okay. A lot of people do that. They just buy cards, and they don't even, think about it. But I would never do that. I would never pick up a card just spontaneously to send a card to somebody, even though, it's been sick. At the time, Had no worries about it, right? But I pick up the card, and I can remember in the store walking up to the checkout thinking, this is completely out of character for me to buy this card for anybody, including my brother. So it was just, at the time I remember thinking about that. So I get it home and I let it sit for a week, and during that time my wife comes home with 2 blankets she's bought on sale somewhere. Day of the Dead blankets with skulls on them, right? So to show her the card, oh, that's nice, well, look at these blankets. Oh, okay, well, we'll send them a blanket with the card. Let's let it sit for a few more days, and then I rush around the house and I find a photograph of him as a kid, you know, just kind of on top of everything. I didn't have to go digging, and a few other odds and ends. A little piece of art I did, I don't know why, I just thought I'd just throw it in, be something personal. Packed it up, sent it out, just with enough time for him to be able to open the box, you know, and apparently he enjoyed it. I surprised, and he enjoyed it. So it's more than coincidence, I'm thinking. Seems like it's much more than coincidence. Day of the Dead, you know, just sending him a box out of the blue, stuff, you know, was it Christmas, was it his birthday? Be lucky to get anything for me for Christmas and birthday, or if he especially on time. So very bizarre. Anyway, so surprised everybody, his passing away, all his close friends, everybody that lives around him. So everybody was kind of like taken aback by the whole thing. Anyway, so that all sounds pretty sad, and I think because it was sad, kind of left me feeling just weirdly not maybe a little alone, but kind of empty. It's hard to describe. It's hard to describe the you know, the general feeling of, you know, being. And he was 57, right? So he was pretty young. Anyway, so Sarah, I won't use her last name because I don't know if she likes that. And she's got a YouTube channel, but I went to look at it. Just some way to promote her. She hadn't put anything up in a while. At least it seemed like that when I looked at her page. Maybe she has some other kind of ways she's selling stuff or marketing stuff. She'll probably watch the video, and maybe she can leave a link to it or something. Anyway, I'm very impressed by. She stopped by the house a while ago when I was still doing Manic Mark art, and she took something bookcase with her, and she's just very pleasant. It was one of the best videos I ever made with her visit in the bunker system. Very nice young lady, and her husband as well. Very nice. Actually, and I didn't know this, but she was she was not doing that at the time, making pottery, right? So she's kind of doing that, I think, again. And her designs are just really, really nice. I think there's something in here. So I'm going to open it up and take a look at it. I think it was a Cheer Up Manic Mark gift. That's what I'm thinking. So that's why I didn't open it until I found some records that I could share as well. What's in here? What's in here? I don't know. I have no idea. It's an artfully stamped bag. Artfully stamped. I don't know if I'm going to read this, but I don't know if I'm going to read it out loud. They've got a son, Ray. He's 3.5 years old, and he's drawn a picture of a trombone with polka dots on the note to me, Manic Mark. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. I'm thinking, they're thinking of me. Okay, I can say what that says in public. All right, that's very nice. Here it is. Here it is. Nicely wrapped up, creatively wrapped up, by the way. I thought it might be a coffee cup at first. like a mug. But now it can't be that because it's flatter than a mug. It's a different shape. Little tape with bees on it. That's so nice. That's so nice. Nicely packed, so wouldn't. Okay, there's more than one thing in here. This one's got this buttermint herbal tea. I've never had that. Ooh, look at this, look at this. It's so nicely wrapped. And it's got punches, they punched little flower die cuts in it, and it's stamped. And it's a beautiful piece of pottery. Beautiful piece of pottery. Open this up. Beautiful piece of Sarah's pottery. I knew I should have had something sharp down here so I could open things more easily. Another beautifully wrapped, hand wrapped, artfully wrapped little, oh, there are pugs all over the bag. That's so nice. That's so much fun. Wait till I show my wife, she'll love it. Oh, I get it. I get it. It's for your tea bag. There you go. So you have tea, and you're steeping the tea. Like, where do you put it? You never know where to put it. So you put it on the little naturally colored, artfully produced pottery, signed by Sarah on the bottom with her Sarah stamp. Those are so nice. Those are nice. They're going to look good on the table. Thank you, Sarah. You're a sweetheart. Love you. Made me feel better. Just the fact that the box had been sitting here for a week made me feel good. So they had something to look forward to. Well, I ponder the meaning of life. Not so much like I used to, in a much different fashion as I get older. I still can't describe it. I just can't describe the change, the shift. It's where I stopped doing art, and I feel pretty good about that decision. And you know, working out and now being the last dinosaur in my family walking on the earth. There's some cousins. There's a couple of cousins running around out there. But basically that's it. So now I got all this stuff. I collected all this stuff, and now I'm just like, if I can find some time, if I should live so long, I'm gonna start getting rid of stuff. I'm gonna like not probably go simple, but certainly, because it could take me another lifetime just to get rid of everything I collected here. That keep the set. I'll keep the Manic Mark set. That will be the last to go, so I can continue to make videos. Okay, let's go right to the records. Local on Jewel Records, LPS 161. It's the Re-Crucifixion. The Laborers for Christ Singing Crusaders, Re-Crucifixion. I don't know. I have to go look that up. I swear to God, I got another album titled the same, and I don't think it's the same. The Wonderful World, the Re-Crucifixion, One Drop of Blood, Door of Mercy. It's just, that's a lot of great titles on there. American Contemporary, Charles Warren. It's Japan Philharmonic Symphony Orchestra doing a Warren. I don't know if I pronounced that right. American Contemporary. Contemporary music, another contemporary quartet for strings, the Concord String Quartet. Pick that up. I just went ahead and bought the remaining American Contemporary albums that were left in the store, just because I like listening to them. It's sort of an ambient quality to each and every one of them. So there's, there's no reason to, I can't even describe it. Okay, I hope I don't have this one. It's on Cameo, extreme budget label, but it was a great cover. I don't know why. I think I've seen it before, maybe on eBay. I have no idea. Looks like some kind of soul album, right? The songs on it like Cement Mixer, Charlie Brown. that sort of thing. 12-string guitar on Liberty. Liberty's a great label. It's Walter Raim, R-A-I-M, Ram. One-note samba on 12-string guitar. It's a fun cover. Gold on Silk, the Ray Wright Orchestra, with covers of Stormy Weather, September Song, Ghost of a Chance, fun songs like that. Another album on Jewel, religious album, The Bridges. They made a ton of records, but I don't remember this cover, so I don't think I have this one. But it was fun. I just like the microphone hanging down where they had to superimpose their name over it. Just the odd sort of little touch, which in the modern age would have been airbrushed out by Photoshop, right? Kind of fun. This looks like a fun Shelly Manne. Shelly Manne, the drummer, right? I'm pretty sure I recognize the name. Andrew Previn is playing on this. Piano, right? Shelly Manne drums, and Leroy Vinnegar on bass. Jazz interpretations of songs from My Fair Lady. That might be good. Sue Ramey, don't know her, but apparently this is her first album as a woman, sort of like a first grown-up album. Apparently she was a teenage singer, so she may have some. I don't. But anyway, here she is, grown up, doing covers of Gregory's Girl, Yesterday, Groovin'. That could be fun. Nice cover. Cheesecake, Budget Cheesecake Grand Prix series budget albums. Pearl Bailey and Rose Murphy and Ivy Anderson, just whatever they could find. They didn't cost them anything. They threw together in this album, put a cheesecake cover on it. And last but not least, I bought it because of the cheesecake cover. That's right, cheesecake. There you go. Cheesecake for somebody out there, right? Right. It's a split between Bert Bales and Paul Lingle, piano players, jazz. 1957, 1952 recordings, 1953, so it was 1953, 1957 copyright. Could be interesting. University library, they had a bunch of records out from the university. I bought quite a number of them because they were in good shape and they're quality music. What's in here? Wait a minute, did I miss something? No, I didn't miss anything. I was going back to the earlier part of the video. That's right. Alright, thank you, Sarah. Once again, you have to leave a comment with a link to any marketing you're doing. It makes really, really fabulously designed bowls and mugs and things that I don't know if she's kind of selling them or whatever, but go buy one. Go support Sarah. Anyway, so that's the end of it. The end of this video. I don't have anything. Now I'm going to go back and think, what's different? In some ways I'm more calm, introspective thinking, you know. I'm just a lot more. I just don't feel like there's anything left for me to, like, there's things I still like doing, but I don't have to like prove anything, like being young, like having a career, and you gotta do something and you gotta make something yourself. I don't really care anymore. I'm a lot more. I think I'm just a lot more calm, and I can enjoy the day to day. And every day you should try to enjoy it in a really kind of quiet, kind of low-key way. Although I just got done watching this thing with the guy that builds pools on TV, and he made such a nice outdoor pool thing for these people in Florida. And that's the thing, like, I'm 60 now, almost 61, and it's like, why would you want to spend any time, I mean, because that's it, because time just seems so short. maybe that's it. That all this stuff, it's just that, you know, it's just fun to get up in the morning and go work out at the gym, you know. And just enjoy the things you're doing when you're doing it. I know, and I always said that. Just enjoy what you're doing. Don't worry about it. Just enjoy what you. But it's easy for me to say until you get in a position where it's just like, okay, there you go. I don't know. Boy, that was a lot of rambling. It's a good thing not many people watch the videos. Because there probably will be a lot of different opinions. You know, the process of life, because it's just different. Everybody's in a different spot. Just shut up and turn the camera off and play the musical sample. All right. Sounds like a good idea.